Hello friends, Christian here with BrickLifeCrisis again. Today we're taking a look at LEGO City Set number 60234. This is the People Pack Fun Fair. This set consists of 183 pieces, including a boatload of minifigures and some cool little builds. So let's go ahead and crack this open and see what we think. Alright, here it is, set number 60234, the People Pack Fun Fair. Again, 183 pieces, including 14 minifigures and several little builds. Just for your information, the base plate here is not included with this set. You probably already knew that, but just for display purposes. But pretty cool stuff. Let's go ahead and take a look at each of these little vignettes and minifigures one by one. Alright, first up we have the face painting booth. As you can see, we have the face painter and a young one who just had her face painted. It looks like she is a tiger. And then we have a table full of different paints. This is kind of fun. You often see these things at fun fairs and even at larger theme parks like Six Flags or Disneyland. Let's go ahead and take a closer look at these and see what we think. Alright, this is our face painter. She's got some really nice overalls. I like the print on the legs and on the torso with the splattered paint on her. Nice hairpiece, nice long hair. She's got the paintbrush with a little bit of orange paint there on the tip. Nice face. She's wearing some glasses. There is, oops, no alternate face, but there is a little bit of paint splatter on her back. Not quite sure how that happened. Overall, I think this is a nice figure and perfectly appropriate for this set. And here we have the young girl that got her face painted. Nicely done there. Looks like she is a tiger. She's got the hoodie sweatshirt. She has the short adolescent non-movable legs. Nice blonde hairpiece. There is no alternate face, which I think was a miss here. It would have been nice to have an unpainted face on one side and then the painted face on the other. I think it would have been nice if they had the alternate face that was not painted as well, but they didn't do that this time. And here's just a quick look at that paint table. It's just a 2x3 plate with a couple of those log bricks underneath to hold it up, and then 6 tile studs on top to represent face paint. Next up is this fella. He's got a cute face with kind of a wry smile, one raised eyebrow, and some freckles. I like that shirt. We've seen that before, but that's kind of cool with the homage to the classic space. He has the non-movable adolescent legs, this time in gray, and he has a blue ball cap with a spinner on top, which is kind of a fun addition. I don't think I've seen that prop piece before, but that's kind of cool. And this is our balloon guy. He has the balloon animal mold from the collectible minifigure series from a little bit ago. I like that torso with the suspenders and the tie. He's got the clown hat in purple, which is really well done. Nice face, light blue pants, and then he has these 1x4 bricks that are used as stilts, basically, so he's kind of a stilt walker. Not a clown, he doesn't have a clown face, but he's just a balloon animal maker up on stilts. Kind of a cool addition. Next up is the classic ring toss game. I'm sure you've all seen this before. You have a little pond with some rubber duckies inside, and they give you some rings that you're supposed to throw and get them to land on top of one of those ducks in order for you to win a prize. Kind of a cool little build, and certainly nostalgic for those of us that enjoyed carnivals and stuff as kids. Let's go ahead and take a closer look. So our duck pond is pretty basic. It's built up on a small plate with some of these angled pieces down here in red and white, and then there's a turntable on the top that allows this blue plate to spin around, so it looks like the rubber duckies are moving around, and then the character will toss a ring over to win a prize. There we go, winner winner. And here's our first player. He's got a nice plaid shirt with some green pants on. It's kind of an unlikely outfit, but it looks pretty good, I think. Then he's got the ring to toss around the duckies. He's got a nice hairpiece. His face is pretty good. I like the one raised eyebrow. It looks like he's concentrating. He's got a little bit of stubble there. No alternate face for this guy, but he looks pretty good, I think. Not too bad. Here we have another player. She's got a nice pink blouse on. She's holding the ring, white pants, a nice hairpiece here, and a nice face as well. And she does have an alternate face. That looks like she's happy because I'm guessing she probably made the ring around the ducky. She's a winner! One of the best parts about going to a carnival or a fair, in my opinion, is the food. You get some amazing stuff there. Really the worst food for you, but it just tastes so good. You get the funnel cakes, the ice cream, hot dogs, all kinds of great stuff. And this set includes an ice cream cart, and we've got a young man here with a popsicle. It looks like his grandfather with an ice cream cone, and then the vendor there. Let's take a closer look at those. Here's the ice cream cart. This is done really well, I think. This is that new bicycle piece that is designed specifically for stuff like this, for carts and things. So it does not have a front wheel. Instead, it attaches to a build, and then the build itself has a couple of wheels on the front. So it's kind of like a tricycle thing. There's a handlebar here, but it doesn't steer because it's kind of locked in place by this clip piece down here. There's an umbrella here, and then we have one of those mailbox pieces that opens up so you can store the ice cream inside and then sell it to your customers. This is a printed plate here with the ice cream cones. You take off the wheel and you can see that just a little bit better. But it's a really nice print, and it is duplicated on the other side. So very well done. I'm happy to have those two pieces as part of my collection. And I just think this is a really nice little build and perfectly appropriate for a carnival set. Very cool. And here we have our vendor. I really like that torso print. Really looks like a classic ice cream vendor type of a shirt. She's got pink pants on, and I love this hat-hair combination. This time in blonde and a white cap. We've seen it with blue and brown hair, blue cap and brown hair that is, and red cap and brown hair, but this is the first time at least that I've seen it in a white cap and blonde hair. Torso print continues around the back, as you can see, with those stripes. It looks like she just received payment, or maybe she's about to give change to someone who just bought some treats from her. And this lucky young man just got a popsicle, this time in blue, which is kind of cool. I don't think I have seen this torso print before. I think it's new. It's kind of cool. It's a white torso with the orange pocket. Then he has kind of an orange sleeve on one side and a pale blue sleeve on the other side. Very interesting. Just a little bit of print on the back with the edge of the collar there. He has the adolescent non-movable legs in the light azure color, light blue. The face is well done with some freckles and a nice smile. That hairpiece is cool as well. There's no alternate face for this guy, but pretty good looking figure. And here we have Grandpa enjoying a rather large, looks like vanilla ice cream cone. He's wearing some sort of a tracksuit, it looks like. There's some nice detail on that print. Reminds me of an Adidas logo almost there. Some zippered pockets and zipper for the collar, and then some print on the back with that logo again. Really well done. I like that face too. He's got some bushy gray eyebrows to just reiterate the fact that he's a little bit older. No alternate face, as you can see, but pretty good figure, and I like that gray hair piece too. Perfectly appropriate. Looks great. And here we have Grandma. She's got whitish gray long hair and a ponytail, which is nicely done. She has this new coffee cup piece. That's very well done, I think. It's basically just a 1x1 cylinder brick, but the top has been modified. That's pretty tough to make out here, but there's like a sippy edge there and a rim around the top of the lid. That's not a separate piece. That's all molded together. Looks really, really good. She's wearing a purple tracksuit. She has some glasses on, and she does have an alternate face, which is nice, and you can see the back of that tracksuit that has that same logo as Grandpa. Nicely done. Of course, fair food is not limited to frozen treats and beverages. This guy is enjoying a hot dog. Really well done. I love the hot dog pieces with those buns. It's great. Fits in the hand of the minifigure just right. I like this hat here with the little curl coming down. Looks almost like Superman. In fact, I think this hairpiece was used for the Superman figures in some of the DC superhero sets. His face is nice too. It looks like he's either chewing or somehow just has kind of a half smile on. Looks like he has almost like a Letterman's jacket on and some blue jeans. Some subtle print on the back, and we do have an alternate face where he looks very happy. So again, these figures and their food are great additions to the set, but I think there was a little bit of a miss here. As you've probably seen in other sets, LEGO makes a mold for a pretzel piece, and pretzel is perfect carnival food. It would have been nice to have a pretzel piece included here among these other treats. Not a big deal, you probably already have one in your collection, but I think it would have been a nice addition to this set as well. And here we have the test of strength. This is one of those games where they give you a mallet, you smash it down as hard as you can, and you try and make the thing go up and ring the bell. This is really well done. Let me remove the figure, and you can see there's a little mallet here that's oversized for the minifigures, undersized for humans, but you can use it to smash down on that little red ball, and that makes this white piece go up and ring the bell. It doesn't actually ring a bell because it's not a bell, but it looks really good. These decorative pieces here are 1x4 decorated tiles. Those are prints, which is nice. And then we have these lights along the side, which look really, really good. Basically, you have these two railing parts that are sandwiched together with this white piece inside. And there's a little mechanism down here so that when you smash on this, if you do it hard enough, this thing will go soaring up to the top and ring that imaginary bell. Pretty cool inclusion. And the hammer is nicely built up. It's just one of those bricks with the studs on the sides so that you could build up the mallet end, and then just a brown antenna piece on the bottom. Kind of fun. I like it. And then this is our champion. Let's go ahead and take a look at her. And here she is. I really like this hair piece. It looks like her hair is kind of done up in the front with a bit of a ponytail in the back. Nice face. Fairly well done. No alternate face for this one. I like that leather jacket print with the striped shirt underneath, and then just a little bit of print on the back, and you can see the bottom of that striped shirt coming out. Of course, she has some blue jeans on. Overall, very nicely done, and congratulations for ringing that bell. Alright, and finally we have the Gun Marksman game. This one, I'm sure you've seen at carnivals before, where you have a line of water pistols and a target, and the first one to blow up the balloon or whatever it is that you have to do is the winner. What we have here, besides a participant and the carnival barker, is this little build. And we have a stud shooter here with a blue stud, and there are a couple of extras. And basically what you do is aim at the target and shoot it off, and it knocks the targets down. So the way this works is you have this stud shooter here that has a blue stud in there to represent water. There were a few extras that came with it as well. And you can aim the stud shooter from left to right, and then when you push the tab, it will shoot off and knock down the target. There are 3 targets in all. Those are held up on these little jumper plates, so you can position the gun wherever you want it to be, take aim, and knock down the target, and win a prize. Speaking of the prize, we have our barker here, and he's holding up the prize. It's a little purple teddy bear. Reminds me of Lotso from Toy Story. And here's our young sharpshooter. She's got a really nice hairpiece with her hair done up really well. She has a red and white striped sweatshirt. She's got a nice face print with a big smile on, and she's got the non-movable adolescent legs with the lavender color. It was a little bit of a miss that they only included the regular and the smallest legs. Would have been nice to maybe have some of those newer medium-sized legs, the adolescent bendable legs, just to give a little bit more variety, but not bad overall. Her hairpiece is cool. She does have an alternate face, as you can see. She's very happy that she was able to win that water game, and she is the proud new owner of a Lotso teddy bear. And here we have our carnival barker midway employee. He's got this very cool new hairpiece with the mullet on the back. I like that quite a bit. He's got a sleeveless shirt on with a rock band logo on the front, and if we remove his hairpiece, you can see the back of that shirt has a tour print on the back with some concert dates listed there. Really nicely done, and a bit stereotypical maybe, but very cool, and I'm very happy to have this guy as part of my collection. So this set retails for $40 here in the US, which seems like a bit much based on the part count of 183 pieces, but when you consider that 14 minifigures are included. That's not a bad deal, and it's in line with the pricing of the previous People packs that we've gotten before, with the Fun at the Beach, Fun at the Park, and the Outdoor Adventures sets that we've gotten over the last couple of years. So anyway, this one I think is pretty good. I like these figures quite a bit. A couple of small drawbacks that we talked about, but overall I think this is really well done. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave us a like. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave those below. And as always, thanks so much for watching. Take care. Bye for now.